And we're back with another episode of Let's Play. Oh man, Let's Play Bravely Default. I know I sound like exhausted for some strange and bizarre reason. Why would that be? I've been quite the busy bee. We have acquired all jobs that characters have been working on to level 9, including freelancer for everyone. Whew, it was. Oops, I didn't want to change job. Hold on. I was happy with where I was. It's been quite the run. Let's just say that. But it's good that like things are mellowing out now. You know, it's a lot of grinding that I guess I could have backed down on and just gotten them all to level 8, but level 9 was, it felt so in reach that I wanted to make sure that we went the extra mile. Because yeah, once you get to level 9, you saw those numbers, 36,000, right? 35,000. 3,500, I'm sorry. 3,500 versus it was 600 to 800. That's why I did it. It's like, oh, it's only 200 more. That's not a big deal at all. And then the jump to freaking level 9 is just substantial. So I don't see a reason not to partake in that. Let's try to conserve some MP and all that. Not that we really need to, but it's probably for the better. Some more level ups. Oh boy, it just keeps getting better, don't it? So I'm leveling Thief because right now, Thief is probably the weakest class of the fighter classes that we have. Versus... Sorry. Something's here. There we go. This stupid setting. Alright. Anyway, it's probably the weakest class we've got right now, though we're about to get another dagger unlocked. But I still think, even with the unlocked dagger, it's not going to be that good. Slowly making our way back over.
What do you make of that ship?
I have no idea. Oh, you're back.
Has something happened?
Oh, we've just been seeing a mysterious ship pass by us in this harbor ever since the Civil War started.
It gives me the creeps. It's an old sailing ship that's falling to pieces. It always shows up on foggy nights.
Has it tried to harm you?
No, it's just an eerie sight to see. We sometimes hear screams coming from it as well.
Screams?
Well, not exactly screams, more like really loud muttering. You can hear it even when the ship is way off in the distance.
It says something like, no, no, not here. Perhaps they're looking for something?
When do you see this ship?
The last time was a night about 2 weeks ago. It always sails across the eastern end of this harbor from north to south.
I think I fixed it. It was lagging a little bit, and I'm not quite sure why. The Forged Shield Bearer Warriors. Says that I met Steiner over at Central Command. So that wily fox yet lives, eh? He was always the brains of the 4 warriors, the shield bearers. How's he doing? Good. He's been moving up in the world while we've been hiding out here. He was clad in some magnificent armor. It was really shiny, and by the look on his face, really uncomfortable. And Nour? Is she still trying to steal Commander Goodman's away from his wife? Didn't see Nour, so who knows? Rumor has it she's battling Steiner for a promotion. They're fighting to get ahead of one another. That doesn't sound like the 4 warriors we know. I'd wager scrambling up that ladder of success is a lot more trouble than we could imagine. Yeah, don't think I'll ever understand the allure. Just order me into the fray to bust some heads. That's all I need. Bah ha ha ha. Well said indeed. Okay. So that's interesting, right? Take a look at what they're talking about. See if we can get to the bottom of it. It's more about the shit they were talking about. We also want to make sure we're fully healed too, just to. Yeah, we're healed enough. And yeah, there's gonna be some battles. Nothing we can't handle. Allegedly. Because we're looking for something specific here. It should be this wisp of
Where did
cloud.
this fog come from? Look at that!
Is that what I think it is? It's heading for us!
What do we do?
Bored. The SS Funky Francesca.
There's nobody on board.
No.
Or
don't be so
Francisca.
sure. It is haunted by the ghosts of the crew. Ah! You mean this is a ghost ship?
A shame that only the souls of men inhabit this place. I'd happily lay the souls of women to rest.
Aha! Guests that yet breathe? A rare honor.
Alright, before we do anything, you know what? Actually, goodies worth finding here. Hey, Barbie.
Is he alive? Are you the captain of the ship?
Close! I am actually the acting captain. The real captain is right here at my side. But I suppose you can't see him, can you?
Mike was kind of facing my
This
speaker.
is a ghost ship.
Welcome to our pirate ship, the SS Funky Francisca.
Francesca, okay.
I am Captain Barbosa, leader of the Black Blades Naval Force.
The Black Blades?
You must be the Windvester and her companion. A pleasure to meet you.
What?
How do you know of us?
I am a ranking member of the Black Blades. Of course I am kept abreast of your comings and goings, Vestal. You have made quite a name for yourselves, in fact. Were you not aware? I have looked forward to meeting you in battle one day. I leave the helm to you, me matey. We'll make this a fair fight. Yarr! Yarr! The ship is coming apart! How clumsy of me to step through the deck.
No ghost is that clumsy. He must be alive.
I am indeed the genuine article. A man in the flesh. Though the only one
I'm indeed
among my
alive.
crew.
Why the ghost ship?
I sail this ship in search of a certain something prized by the commander and myself.
A certain something?
You might call it adventure. Surely you don't have to be a man of the sea to know that.
I know what you speak of. A man's soul craves nothing more than the romance of adventure.
Well, aren't you two getting on famously, ring a bell?
Perhaps it is something women and children can never understand. If you think about it rationally, it does seem absurd. But absurd or not, it is adventure I seek. And the years I have spent wandering the seas in folly have shown me many truths.
That's it! The truth!
Now, let us have a little fun. See how you fare against my great axe.
Okay. Let's get going. Physical defense down. Yeah, we'll do that. Is this physical attack up? Every time I put up protect, I always feel like it never does enough. Just throw that out anyway, get that going. Strangely enough, we're just sort of steel.
No holding
Turn
back.
the speed down here. There we go.
It's over.
Only we didn't heal it immediately. Alright, now lay waste to this guy. Ooh. I mean, I might be saying, why don't I just auto battle this? Just because something might happen and I might need to change it at the last minute. There's a lot of reasons why you don't want to do that. Okay, so all this boost, stat boosts have pretty much worn off. That's fine. Battle should be almost over, based on the amount of damage we're actively doing to him. Sweet. We get a back Hugh wine for our trouble. Now, we're going to get pretty much the equivalent of a barbarian class here, which is the pirate. My memory serves me right. High physical attack favors axes. Adrenaline rush, piracy. High physical attack favors axes. Yeah. So strength is S class. Shield is strangely enough also A class. Helmet and armor, not so much, but definitely a big A in the swords. And that's really what it is. It's a barbarian class.
You and your allies have bested me, Windvestal. Such power. Forgive me, Suleiman. Commander, it seems my time is up.
And now he's a ghost because we killed him. I'm assuming that's what they imply by that. Okay, that's got about a minute left on it. Now, I'm not going to change over to pirate right away, because yes, with the advent of a new class in the party, we probably should, right? But it's a little more complicated than that. The first thing I want to do is we're going to head over to the grand ship down here before we do something specific here. And it's really more or less we're going to attempt to do something specific. It doesn't exactly mean that that's what we're going to do. Primarily, let me see if I can find it here. You might notice I'm trying to do something incredibly specific here. This still may not work, so... Well, you know what? I probably sold all my shields. That's why I'm not finding them. Like, the hell are my shields? I probably sold them. We're doing something very specific because there's a 50-50 chance we have the ability to tackle this now. I just want to see if I can. I'm not really finding the means. Okay, let's just rest at the inn. Oh, you know what? We should check our dude for shields. That's dandy. Our evasion is already one. Don't need shield lore. Oh yeah, we don't have that. Just looking to see if there's anything we can increase. Not really, so boom. Yeah, that's as good as we're gonna get. We get the magic knife unlocked. That's max level. Max level. Max level. Ooh. May as well get this the rest of the way. And we'll take a look at that magic knife really quick. Probably way beyond what we can afford. Oh yeah. A weapon that raises magic attack. And it's a pretty significant rate. It's about 14. Definitely not a damage dealing weapon, that's for sure. Again, no need to invest in that. Probably, if not now, then if not ever. Let's make a save. Like I said, we're going to run into some challenge here. We're going to turn the encounter rate to 0 when we do this. Now, the trick is this. It's been a long time since I've done this, so I might be a little wonky getting to where we got to do this and all. But the idea is that we're going to try to tackle a summon, which is easier said than done, but it's one that's kind of beyond what we should be doing. But it's not about winning the fight, right? It's about surviving it. So we've put all of our health and defense into Tiz with the intent of Tiz surviving the attack by about maybe 100 hit points or so. We've beefed up his magic defense as high as we can feasibly do it right now, without, like, you know, putting him to a magic class. Oop. You need that. And I think you need roughly about 3,000. I don't know if our magic defense is high enough, though. That's the real kicker. So, stock here. And again, if we had encounter rate on things around here, we could probably win the fights, but it would be really, really labor intensive. And then we'd have little to nothing to win our fight with.
Oh, it's cold. Still no one. Still keeping me waiting. Ah, good. I was sick of waiting. Well met, brave souls. You bear the qualifications. I am the mouthpiece of Susano O, anchorite of of war. You who bear the qualifications, have you the confidence to accept this furious might? Good. Then show me you've the strength to stand firm.
And we'll see what happens. So there is, I believe this is a non-elemental, so because it's non-elemental, it's like you can't put on an elemental reduction. Hence why all that magic defense just went out. And we survived it by a lot more than I thought. And thus we learned the summon Susano. Yeah, so that's pretty rough around the edges, not gonna lie. But this is probably the easiest time I've had with it in a long time. But yeah, all you gotta do is invest in magic defense. Straight up, best magic defense you can put up. And there should be no problem. It's just a matter of, number one, getting out to this location. And dealing with that. You can only get out to this location, I believe, once you beat the pirate guy. Once you beat Barbosa. But it's also a good time to just do it, too. So, and we're strong enough in skills and levels and whatnot. There's no reason not to. And then optimum her while removing this bloody shield. Because we are going to keep the shield in the future, but it is going to be getting our way every once in a while, unfortunately. Because it'll raise magic defense pretty high. Okay. And we can put back on... There we go. Let us head back the way we came until we're all the way back to the ship. That's for sure. Why? Because I said so. And we can actually start working on pirate once we get back to the floating boat. The floating giant boat. And there's a reason for wanting to work on pirate, because there's some cool skills in pirate. A handful, mostly just straight up damage dealing abilities. And just so you at home can see, there he is. Deal non-elemental damage. Yeah, non-elemental. Susano O. Very beefy summon. But it's an easy summon to overlook in that same breath, because, like I said, you have to know that it's non-elemental, that it can wipe the party pretty easily. You can see why I put it on Tiz the Knight versus putting it on any of our healers. It wouldn't have reduced damage by enough. So again, it's just something you have to kind of keep in mind. There it is. Like, I must have passed this shit. But really, all you really need to do is, number one, be pretty high level, which we physically are over 50. You could probably do it at level 45. Looking at how much HP we had left over, 45 with the gear that you saw me with should be enough to just easily do it. Okay. Should be easy enough to do. Alright. And nothing was from Norende that required a lot of time investment. Alright. Tactics, config, difficulty to 0. Alright, and then we're going to clearly change the night job out for the pirate. Yor. To equips. Optimum. So the axe we stole from the dude is far better than any of the axes that we have found. The other element to this too, which is kind of funny, is we have actual access to another axe, but I'm pretty sure we don't have the cash to buy it. even if I sold off some stuff, I don't think we'd be able to buy it. It's 39,400. And it is better than what we have. We can sell pretty much both of these axes. We should never have two pirates running at the same time, right at this exact moment. With the Night Emperor out, we don't really need the Sleep Blade. I'm gonna keep the Defender because there could be a reason to have two fighters out. 49 versus 54. Yeah, we'll never use the thumbing claws currently. 20 and 28. We really should sell one of these bows. I guess we'll sell the... God, that's worth nothing. 49 to 54. Let's just sell... You know what? Let's sell the Aeolian bow. It's worth more money. Alright. The Mage Masher and the Thief's Knife. We have the Mug ability available to us at any time, so this can technically go. It doesn't increase your ability to steal, so... And really... Well, we'll wait, because we might need them later now. The more I think of it. Alright, let's check out some armor here. The red caps... We have black cowls, red... Okay. Oh, she needs to put on something that's not the red cap. Because the Holy Mitre, though lower in physical attack, raises her magical attack. And I guess the red hats are out of here. Because we're using black cowls going forward here. I'm not selling any of that. We only need 2 Mirage vests. 35. That's still not going to give us enough. Anything in here that's worth a lot? Probably not. Well, the Dragon Fang, but I don't want to get rid of that. I only got the one. Sell that shield. Screw it. Alright, we're pretty close to getting the War Axe. As far as I can tell. You know what? Screw this. It's so weak in its magic attack. And the magic that it adds, there's no point in keeping it around. Iron Pull we kind of want. I don't think I'll ever have 2 of them at the same time, but... I need 300. We can do that out of just crappy stuff here. There we go, we got it. And these will be the 2 axes we keep. Alright. Because we went through all that. Let's save. I know, it seems like a lot of unnecessary work, and you could argue it was, but... What I want to do, man. It's what I want to do! We might make this a shorter episode just for all the meddling we've had to do to, in a sense, get it done. Alright, so we're gonna head down this way. Ooh. And to think, because Pirate's level 1, we're not getting as many. You can see, even though our attack's really high, we're only getting 3 hits with the axe. Hence, kind of a reason why you don't want to fight bosses while finishing out a new job. And hence why we want to do it now while we're fighting random encounters. Once the job level gets to about level 4 or 5 is when the full damage amount starts to kick in. We'll pick one more fight while we're out here, because, yeah, we're going to make this, I think, a shorter episode, guys. We'll just move in as far as we can here and see what comes of it. Who knows, maybe we will get through here pretty quickly. It's hard to say. But we don't have too many expensive pieces of gear to buy other than armor. Other than armor and maybe a set of those magic knives would be nice, but until then I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Hold it! We've got company.
A ghost's trying to get us!
You're a bit slow. They've been lurking around for a while now.
But it spoke to us! It seems to be trying to tell us something.
Almost. We almost made it. The shield bearers were on the verge of routing the sword bearers. We had them surrounded, and their spirits were broken. Then that round little command unleashed the mist. A green haze began drifting slowly over the battlefield. Then, naught but agony.
Okie dokie. And we get X potion for our trouble. His attack's just not there yet. Which is fine. You notice he's only swinging and hitting in 3s, right? That's really the argument here. We're gonna conserve our MP too. That'll be a level shell split. Nice. Can we find a sleep blade? We just sold one of those. Well, there you go, guys. Now you know it's not even a big deal to sell it. You can see already the damage is going up every time he freaking gains a job level. Oh, I just realized there wasn't a kill though. That's one way to solve the problem. Let's just pull the switch. Nice. That works too. And we open that. A lot of backtracking, as you can clearly see. And we get a turbo ether. Head down this way. Over to here.
He's back.
There were no allies or enemies. All of those on the battlefield writhed in the mud and perished, clawing at their throats. I'd never known such pain. Every breath felt like fire, and my vision turned blood red. It was as if countless parasites crawled upon my body. There were no allies or enemies. Together we grasped at breaths, sharing unbearable pain as we met our demise.
Okay, we're probably getting close to where we don't need Ring a Bell's fire. Go to just fire, maybe. There's a glaive. Get more scenes of the bad things that have happened.
Soundmaker, that corpulent commander of the sword bearers, he has returned to these lands once more. He had those of us who died from the toxic mist carried to this keep. Then the tests began. Gleeful slicing, all to gauge the effects of his poison. A great success, he said with a smirk. Another breakthrough, as he danced a little jig. There were no allies or enemies. All who died to the mist were sealed within this keep and left to rot. Who knows how long has passed? With excruciating pain, chilling cold, hatred and despair growing within us.
That's terrible. They must pay for this.
Guess so. Looks like though we have two different ways to go. Heal. I'm gonna use them sooner for something I have plenty of items for. The button wasn't registering. Alright. And there it is. All right.
I hear voices. There's someone up ahead.
More spirits?
No, I think it's something else.
How fares the cleansing?
We have just completed our work. See for yourself. A perfect job, no?
It took you 3 years to cleanse this area. Some weapon that is. Countless meaningless deaths, contaminated land, and what is left? Nothing but lifeless ruin.
Oh, how could you say that, Sword Master? You know nothing of which you speak. To cleanse such a vast area in 3 years would be impossible for anyone but me. My research on the matter continues, and we may be able to reduce the time further.
The master sample of the toxin is in here?
Yes, we have it stored safely.
And there's no danger of it leaking?
Of course not. It is sealed away tight, along with its recipe. Even I,
Fair.
its creator, would not be able to take it from here.
Oh no.
Master.
What do we do? They spoke of a sample of the toxin. It seems something is stored further in.
That's what we need to get hold of.
Kada. Salve maker Kada. Do you even comprehend the results of your actions 4 years ago?
The results? Why, I annihilated 100,000 enemy troops, achieving a brilliant victory!
That was no victory. It was a massacre. Our allies caught in the midst, an entire city brought to ruin, turning the area to wasteland for 4 years.
But without my victory, the sword bearers would be no more. Of that, there is no doubt. A mere 1,000 sword bearers were killed by accident. A minimal loss. We sacrificed 1,000 to defeat 100,000. Far more effective than conventional war. No? Do you believe you could have achieved similar results by clashing blades, Sword Master? I highly doubt it.
I admit that would be impossible.
Well, that just doesn't sound good at all.
Who created the toxic mist?
My master is angered. I have never seen him so enraged.
He's angry? He seems calm enough to me.
What? Can't you sense the rage seething within him? It gives me goosebumps.
The tension is so thick it chokes.
Our objective is not to slaughter our foes. It is to control the crystals and spread anti-crystalism. Do not forget that. I have no need for an efficient method of killing. I forbade you from using this toxic weapon of yours in the first place.
So, you would have me simply let the sword bearers face defeat? They number just 10,000 against 100,000 shield bearers. They did not stand a chance.
And that is because you pressed on ahead without due caution, eager for a quick result. I ordered you to hold the front line, not exterminate our foes.
I merely saw a chance for victory and seized it.
Blah, 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 blah,
I
blah, blah.
knew we would prevail.
If you thought you ever had a chance against those odds, it only shows you lack a talent for generalship. Blinded by ambition, you misread the enemy, disobeyed my orders, and then slaughtered both enemy and ally alike. You slew them all like dogs. You showed no respect at all for the warriors on either side. How does mindless killing bring anyone to embrace the ideals we uphold? Know this. The next time you disobey my orders for your own selfish ends, you will fall to my sword.
I understand completely. I will not let you down.
I shall return to Starkfort. You stay back and see that the wounded are cared for.
Of course. Who does he think he is, spouting such nonsense? What a hypocrite! There is no place for heroism or pride in war. To seek such things is a fool's errand. I'll show him one day. Once I get that sample back.
Oh boy.
We can't leave such a deadly substance here.
We should take it back with us.
Right.
Clearly we're not gonna let him get away with any of that. 'Cause the dude's clearly out of his freaking mind. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to just have him do multiple castings of fire or fire. I'm gonna try fire because it's cheaper. We'll see what it comes down to when we get there. Leave. Never a break. See, that's cheaper, and it's going to be overall just a little bit more damage. Quite a bit more damage. And he learns Shin Smash. Nice. This will be our go-to combo. Sweet. Get a delicious bomb fragment. And a Baku Swine. It's kind of a little shortcut out, it looks like. Let's head back the way we came, kind of. I think it's faster. Zombies to kill. Do. Not much really to say as we're constantly just running into little battles here. And just want to get through it. Oops. Just one more pirate battle. One more battle too, he'll level. I'm getting a little turned around here. There's another level for our pirate, our new little pirate. Where am I? Oh. No, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. What am I missing? What am I missing? I think I just figured it out, god damn it. As I'm clearly not paying attention to my mini-map to see where I've been and where I haven't been. Yeah, there we go. Okay, well, we've burned through all of his MP pretty much, which is not what I wanted to do, but it's what it had come to pass. Let's pop that up with an ether, give him about 200, and this is a really great place for us to stop right now, because we got a bunch of story and a boss fight coming up, so clearly, you know, that's going to be a thing. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/XRStudios for more live gaming action. Because when we come back, we've got some boss butt to kick, as well as possibly, as I stretch here, oh, sorry, and possibly picking up another job. Oh my god. But, you know, another job's another job. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.